All right, welcome back to Timberborn. We're in the Big Canyon. We're no longer in the experimental build, and I have let the game run forward more. You can see I've got this built. I'm ready to let the water flood in here. It's built all the way to the end. Scaffolding required. You might see some dynamite way down there, and I've done some other things. So let's cover where we're at. First off, this version introduces the wind gauge. It's actually under decoration right here, the wind gauge. It didn't cost very much to unlock. You can see the wind strength here is 24. The wind strength here, same direction, 24. The wind strength over here, also 24. It appears, at least in this version, that there's no... Now see, it's interesting that that's not turning. There's no difference in the wind anywhere. I'm interested that that's not turning. It does seem in certain situations either this isn't big enough to turn or it's being blocked. So there is some blocking going on somewhere. But as far as the wind gauges go, here's another wind gauge here, by the way. Also 24% way down here. I placed them in various locations to see if there was any difference, and there's not. And as the sun rises, the old age wave is scrolling. Oh boy. I wonder, we now have 17 vacancies. They're probably all going to be in hauling the way I have it set up. Check out the food balance though. I was able to get the food balance. Carrots 565, grilled potatoes 471, grilled spatterdock and spatterdock. I don't want to talk about it. You would be right if you said your warehouses are full and stop being ridiculous. I will not stop being ridiculous. I got a lot of spatterdock. New farms over here. Potatoes, carrots. This is what got my numbers up. 2 new farms up here as well. New planting area for trees. I noticed this in the last game that I played, or two times ago, that if you set a lumberjack flag in another district but close, right next to a district with trees, they will go over and steal the trees. So this is keeping their wood supplied slowly, as fast as that guy can do it. So that's kind of nice. This is completely full of water, and I have a plan to make this a lake. I've got walls set up, but it's too far for many builders. I'll worry about that later. New district coming up. I've got the dynamite. I tried to do everything, the slow work, all the way up to the exciting stuff. So we're going to be blowing stuff up this episode. That's always fun. I moved the dams, both of them, down so that we get more deep water to pump from on both sides. Remember how I said I wanted to block this off? The problem with blocking this off, of course, even making it really high, is that you have to pump this water out at a rate that this area doesn't flood. Well, I think instead what I'll do is that I'll bring this at this height all the way around so there's just a small channel for this water to run out. Well, whatever channel we need for this water to run out. But the rest of these areas being flooded so that we can green up most of this. And a new district maybe right in the middle. I'd like to use these really long bridges. Yeah, here. These suspension bridge 6x1. No, I don't want to unlock it. I only have 14,512 science and I don't want to waste it. Metal platform. A gigantic platform held up by a sturdy column. Other buildings can be built on top. Must be built on the ground. Ooh, I wonder if log piles can be built on this. Ground only. Must be built on the ground. No. So log piles must be built on the ground. Kind of out of ground space. But it's okay. We did a dip in logs. We're going back up now. Every time I do these massive building projects, we go down to almost 0 logs. We have 1,959 planks. I believe that was one of the problems. It was unbalanced because I was using logs but not planks. So I paused some plankers. Everybody just keeps working. We have 396 dynamite, 307 gears. We now have 147 maple syrup, 540 pine resin. I was debating what to do with this. I think there's still a cutting area in the back, but I think I'll have this area be where we get the pine resin and the maple syrup for the snacks, because we got to have some snacks. Also, I was worried because this blocks, when you build this, it turns yellow, not red, and it says it blocks power. But it doesn't block, it does block power. You can't get power from the other side, but it doesn't hurt these wheels. So I was able to raise this path up so that we don't flood all the time. And if we do, the water's going to slosh over here near the pump. Because coming out of the last 3 droughts, we collected water over here, but not over here where the pump is. And I had to wait for it to evaporate. Now, we've got this all walled up. So we shouldn't slosh water. Anyway, what else? There's this, of course. And I feel okay about that. Because they're beavers. Little extra power. Because the wind doesn't work. If somebody really cares about beavers, really cares, fix the wind. Alright, it's sunrise. I think it's time to blow some stuff up. Why don't we blow this group of dynamite up first? Let's go ahead and detonate it. And then let's detonate this bunch. And we missed this one. You're all by yourself. Alright, now I need to build another ramp down. Let's get rid of this ramp. So I want to blow up this too, and I'm going to have to blow it up twice. And then get rid of this path. So let's go ahead and blow this up. Oh, it's faster above water, is it? Alright. More water storage. And now I'll have to take care of the path, blow this up again, but then I also have the dynamite over here. Let's blow this up. It's been a while since I used the dynamite. Alright, do we see any more? I think I put some more over here. Oh yeah. Blow this up. Whoa, it changed the look of some of it. When that blew up, it changed the look of one of these rocks. Interesting. I'm gonna watch the rock here. Yeah, it changes it just a little bit. I don't know why. Shrapnel. Who knows? Alright, do we have any more to blow up? I think that is it. Now I'm going to put dynamite over here. We need to blow this path up, and then I'll put dynamite down here, and we'll remove this whole area, except keep this. Actually, this can go too. I can get rid of that too. Forgot a spot. Taking care of it now. Splash. Alright. This deep area is important because these pumps pump out of the deep area. They don't go down more than 2. Even over here. Oh yeah. More water, of course. Whoa, where am I? More. I needed more water. These pumps, they only go down 2. These pumps serve this district. I was going to put pumps here, but guess what? You can't reach. Yeah, that's as far as any workers can reach, and that's it. But the builders can reach here, so we're able to build this little wind gauge. We're now up to 92% wind strength. So you can see at 92%, this thing's producing 184. I don't know what its maximum is. Does it say what the maximum is on the power? Up to 200 horsepower. So this thing is only producing 184. That's about right. And these are producing 369 with a max of 400, if I remember correctly. Yes, 400. So if the wind's strong enough, this one blows at the same speed as everything else. 92% now. 92%. 92%. 92%. Okay. Well, we're almost ready to lose the light. Let's go ahead and let the water in. And to let the water in, I need to delete these right here. I'm going to pause while I do this. Delete buildings. You're gone. You're gone. And that's the only entrance. I just wanted this small little entrance to come in here. Alright. Water is slowly pouring in. Where are we? We're almost at night. That's unfortunate. Even our friend Speed 3. As the sun sets, do we reach the end? Nope. It'll be morning. We'll check it out when the morning hits. The water's slowly making its way over. All right, it's morning. Still on speed 3. The water's rising up. I love this part of it. The water should get all the way to the top. I don't know if I showed my new little living area over here or not. Warehouse is, of course, full of, I'm sure, spatterdock. Right? Let's scroll down to it. 80 spatterdock. 27 planks. Yeah, I really need to dedicate warehouses to certain things, and I haven't done that at all yet. So everything's scattered everywhere. Oh wow, it is greening up here as this water rises. Very cool. It's just taking it forever to get up to the top. Building lacks workers, who? All right, so now we lost so many beeves that this hauling post has nobody in it. Old age, old age, old age, old age. Okay, so if you look at this, I'm a little worried about this because first off, okay, we don't have bread or grilled chestnuts or cattail crackers or maple pastries. We only have one campfire, and it looks like maybe they want a mix of both. And we don't have any awe. We do have some spirituality. Awe was showing up down here. No, there's awe. Labor monument. So we don't have any fun. No fun. We don't have any books. I wish I could see right here what all these have. So let's trap a beaver. There you go. And let's review everything. The carousel, the fun. This is all working speed. The books is working speed. Spirituality and temple is working speed. Tribute to ingenuity, life expectancy. Okay. Walking speed, working speed. So tribute to ingenuity, which is the big one, right? Tribute to ingenuity, 12,000. I can afford it. That increases their life expectancy. And everything else, maple pastries, carrying speed, grilled spatterdock, life expectancy, got it. Cattail, carrying speed, grilled chestnuts, strength. Bread, carrying speed, grilled potatoes, strength. Sunflower seeds, working speed. Carrots, life expectancy. They've got plenty of carrots now. And then shelter, life expectancy plus 25. I got a star. Not sure what... well, that's just you. Your well-being's 9. I think I've got everything to do with life expectancy. I can increase the birth rate. I'm not sure how. And like I said, they're getting benefits from the rooftop terraces, but not from the other terraces. So why don't... I mean, the rooftop terraces are right here. Just for the heck of it, I'll put in a regular campfire here as well. This has to go on the ground. We'll put it... I guess you can get around that. We'll put it right here. We'll put a path over to it. We'll see if that changes anything. Alright, it's morning. This is now completely full. We get a little bit of extra green on the side here. Not much. I'm still debating what to do here. I need another district for this. I need a district that can reach back here and over here. Maybe 2 more districts. Can put another district maybe right in the middle. That would be tough. I don't know how to use those bridges. Okay, I'm gonna, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna unlock some of these bridges. See if I can figure out how to use them. It's transportation, paths. I unlocked this suspension bridge to see if I could figure out how to use it. Construction site's too far away from the builders. Yeah, so you build it like that, and then you turn it, and I think it needs to go right here, and then I do a path, and I do this bridge. How could you not line up? Oh, because it's not the right height. I knew that. So then I put another one. And then I put one, right? So now I've got it the right height. Yeah, and you should be able to walk over that, right? All right, this is not the right spot for it, I don't think. Well, you don't really need to path over here. I don't have a way for you to path over here unless I get rid of some of the garden. But is that the way you use a suspension bridge? And so does that mean this is 3, 4, 5, so 6, 3,200, totally doing it. So 6 is the longest one you can have. And if I wanted to make one like span this, I know the construction site's too far. Will it? Is that halfway? I don't know. That's interesting though. I unlocked the big kahuna. We now only have 11,597. Gonna have to let that number get back up to 15,000. We'll see what they can build for that. I don't know how far they can reach, but that's interesting. Anyway, I thought a lake here, and then I would dynamite. You know, I've got the manual water dumps here, which really aren't doing anything now because this lake is now full. Dynamite a little trail over here and let the water pour up, fill up this lake. And I do want to plant some cattails. I put in this aquatic farmhouse, and I didn't put any cattails in yet. Let's do that. Let's put in some cattails. Let's see. Food, no. Food, cattails, not wheat. Cattails. 3. Okay, and sorry, how far do you reach? You reach about over to here. So we'll go just left of the steps on over. And cattails right all the way over here. There you go. Unpause this. We got 2 workers. How many unemployed are over here? Am I on this one? I am. 4 vacancies, which is going to be this. Yeah, okay. All right, check it out. New district, temporarily named District 7. I've got carrots, logs, planks, water. Nobody over here yet. The whole purpose of this district is to get this center built. I've got some platforms here. Then we'll move this over to here because I must have my district center right here in the center of the lake. Also, Dynamite, it's not coming in though because it says it's waiting for materials. It's like they can't reach it, but it's not telling me they can't reach it. I've got 408 Dynamite. I wonder who was... You have Dynamite, don't you? This district has 20 Dynamite. I'm not sure why it says why I can't reach it. They did this one, but that was it. Well, obvious solution is to ship explosives over here. I'm going to ship them from here. So they go from here to here to here. But I'm out of routes. Anyway, let's migrate some beeves. How are we doing over here? We still have... Oh, we have 6 unemployed now. Perfect. Migrate population. Let's go to District 7. We don't have any homes over here yet. You're just going to have to deal with it. I mean, why bother? You're going to croak quickly anyway. There. Migrate 4 over. You're in here. First order of business is to build this small warehouse. Once this small warehouse is built and you can unload this, then we'll get to working. Do I need to build... We'll see what happens. I can't prioritize this by haulers because I don't have a hauling post. But we'll see what happens. Yep, you're going to get a log and you're going to build this. Alright, good. Hey, some explosives were delivered. I guess we had to get to 20 free capacity before the explosives were delivered. Great work, Beavs. So now, by the way, this is District 8. Notice how this is District 8 now? I got a little too anxious to move it. And I moved it before the last bunch of platforms were created. And you can't do that because this can't actually be built until the platforms are created. Endless loop. All right, we have a drought coming in one point in half a day, but the dynamite's up. I want to go ahead and release some of the water. Let's do this. Let's do this. Detonate. There it goes. Slowly but surely. And release the water. Now, you know, this is going to drain all the way because you're not going to be able to add water fast enough. I may have to build an emergency dam because this is only 1 deep. Not really thinking. You're not really thinking here because this is just going to pour into here. So the cattails dry up. So what? Let's see if they can keep up with this. These guys These guys should start pouring out water fast. The water's pouring. See it? There it goes. We've got lots of water that they can grab. And the lake's filling up. Check it out. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? This. There's going to be a big flood here now. More mistakes. All right, let's put up a levee here. Shoot. Make that as high priority. The highest priority, please. I made a mistake with the water. I just really wanted to see the water pour in. There it goes. It'll dry up eventually. I lose some crops. So what? Yeah, I gave you something to do there. All right, the drought started. Boy, it would be nice if you built this. 12 logs. Are we out of logs? We're out of logs. Why are we out of logs? Because they're on their way. Here they come. There's the logs. In the meantime, this is almost dry. And I've... Oh, it's drying out. Interesting. Interesting. It's pouring so slow, it can't stay wet. Yeah, it would be really nice. Really, really nice to build this. 6 of 12 logs delivered. It's okay. To add a new route to here. More logs, please. This route's going to stay anyway. The drop-off point's going to stay here. I'm just going to move the district center to the little pedestal in the middle of the lake. You might be able to keep this area wet by pouring water in. How about that? It wasn't a mistake. It was an experiment. Yeah. And a nice experiment. So I know it's night, but without anybody pumping water, the cattail will die in 1 day, trees 13 days, carrots 2 days, and 0.9 days for the potato seedlings. Here comes the water. Okay, good. These guys get pumping, and it's gonna be a while before we can fill this up. You want to get that built? This stayed green for some reason. Why? I'm not sure. There's no water down there that I can see. There it goes. The green is spreading now. Good. We're just... Nothing died yet. Everything's good. And this has been built. Good. Now you can get back to working on that. Perfect. Okay. So this water will slowly creep down here. We're still on speed 3, unfortunately, which makes this painfully slow. But even on speed 3, this is painfully slow. But the water will creep down there, and then at least we should be able to hold this water. Like I said, it was an experiment. And we still have water up here because these are all prioritized by haulers. Yeah. It's a nice thing for having haulers. Oh, the cattails are done already. I'm not doing anything with the cattails. I need to do something with the cattails. They definitely look like cattails. I found the water. Look at the... There's this tiny little hole right there that's holding just that amount of water that allows this whole area to green up. How about that? That shows you how... Well, we know that works that way, right? Because when I dig a hole in the ground and put a water dump, it greens up the whole area behind it. So it's the same concept here. One of the reasons we don't have logs at the moment, so we're kind of stuck, is that they really shouldn't have anything to do here. What's left to do here? They're waiting for logs and planks. While they're waiting, they should transport goods to the warehouse. But this is full of carrots, explosives. 90 explosives? Let's see if I can get them to move the explosives. I want a full 100 here. Will you move them? What do you think? So they are moving them. See them? Moving them. So, yeah, capacity's down. What I had to do is basically raise the desired amount. It makes sense. For whatever reason, I thought this desired amount wasn't really working if it was set the same. But it is. And I was going to say I was going to build a hauling post. Suddenly the hauling post is up. You don't have any haulers because I only have 4 people here. I could migrate more. You don't have homes yet. I don't really care. You're getting this built. Good. Okay, now, let's slow it down. All the buildings done. Now you're going to work on this, which is good. It's time to migrate this center here. So, everybody go somewhere else. Let's migrate 4 adults to the main jam. You're gone. This gets deleted. The new district center gets put up here. Oops. And let's see. There's the front door right there. You're in. We now name it. It's not District 9. It's going to be Lakeland. Just because I'm lame like that. I think I've had a Lakeland before. And we're going to migrate. And you are the drop-off point for Lakeland. I like the way it picks back up. We still are transporting the same thing. And we will now migrate. If I can find the district center. Here it is. We will now migrate. I'm going to migrate, oops, from main jam to Lakeland. I'm going to migrate 6. 6, count them, 6 adults over. So we have builders here, and we should have, oops, 3, 4. We should have 4 here, and then using the workplace lower priority, we only get 2 in here. Perfect. Oh, the other thing I wanted to try is somebody said that you can put these double deckers or triple lodge, but it's too high. You can put the bottom into the water and it still works. I'm gonna, because we only have 1 unemployed here. We did have a bunch of vacancies. I'm gonna try it. It's under house. It's under door. Triple lodge. It should go right along here, right? Yeah, right here. I'll just put 1 in for now. We'll get that built. We'll see if that works. I was under the impression it didn't work. How long is this drought? The drought's not that long. And we're a little low on water. Even storing all this extra water, we're a little low on water. I do have some dynamite here that I can take care of. Let's take care of this. It's a drought. We'll detonate this after the drought's over. Until then, just out of the abundance of caution, whoosh, let some water out. And nobody has any power because we have no wind. Where's this? I'm sorry, we have 11% wind. And with 11% wind, you also read 11%. You're not turning. Water over here is getting pretty low. I'm ready to release some water. Check it out. It does work. How about that? You can put these in the water and the beavers don't mind one little bit. How about that? I had no idea. I put the backs facing the water and they wouldn't hold the water out, which makes perfect sense. You would think, though, that if it got above the window level that it would flood. Okay, the water's pouring out now. Good. Oh, and we shouldn't flood here. We could flood here. But it looks like that if it bloops, we're not going to flood. Check it out. No splash over now into this area. Amazing. All right. Are you full of pine resin? Yeah, you're almost full. Probably because our warehouses are full. Because I don't have a warehouse dedicated to pine resin and maple sap. All right. And you're still running okay? You're still running okay. That water is coming in the windows, man. Nobody's complaining. Look at the age. Look at the age of these beeves. Good grief. All right, this has been taken care of. Let's blow it up. Beautiful. And so I think what I'll do, even though I had a nice straight line here, I think I'll put the lodges up in the front here. And we get that second one built. Yep. There's that little weird little space there. Can I build another one? We can build a double right here. This district can't handle this many people. What are you going to do about this? I'm going to pause these. Alright, we're not going to build those yet. Those are going to be paused. We'll build this one. And get the beavers their homes. And then I still need... I don't know what... Well, I'll just dynamite around here. I had that nice straight line. Yeah, what are you going to do? I forgot to prioritize this by haulers. Now that I have some haulers and I prioritize this, they'll empty this thing out fast into the warehouse, which is full. You know what I could do? Is I could move the district divider right here, and suddenly they have a ton of logs. Well, 180 is not exactly a ton, but they have 180 logs. Rotate. And then create this path here, and suddenly this district has 180 logs. Nicely done. And we have a spot to store logs. Very good. Where are you guys going? You're not carrying... Carries nothing. Okay, you were deliveries. You actually delivered logs. Good. For 100 science, I'm unlocking the suspension bridge ×1. That looks like it works. But I don't... 3D... Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that or not. It does look like it works. We can give it a try and see. Might as well. And that was the 1. And then the 3 is too long. Okay, we'll unlock the 2 for 200 science. And this is going to say too far away from the builders. But what if we go like this? That might not be intended to work like that. But it kind of sort of looks like it works. And then we'll put a path on the end of it. We'll see what happens. That gets you over here. I don't know what we're going to do over there. We need water. This should green up if I can fill this with water, though. Alright, a little pre-planning. I know, crazy. I'm going to put a dam in. Reason being, a dam is a little bit lower, I believe, than the height of the water. So if I put a dam there, and I'll path across it so I don't forget later. If I put a dam there, and then get that built, and then bust this open, we shouldn't lose all the water. That's my thinking. Now, I can't blow that up yet until our wall's finished. And the walls get... Actually, when that wall starts to be built, I'll blow it up, because it's going to take forever to fill this thing up. And there's still water. There's still water in that little hole. I wonder how deep that hole is. Alright, the dam's up. I'm going to say that'll be finished before it floods. Let's blow this thing up. So, the water will go over initially, and then stop maybe. The important thing is that all the water can't drain out of here. Yeah, it's lowering it to, I'm thinking, below this level. So, that should work. I was wrong. Alright, let's high prioritize this. Can you get that finished? Thank you very much. Okay. Well, I was wrong how fast the water would flow in. But anyway, we've got ourselves a flowing waterfall now. Check it out. And oh, that's right. I am the sun. So I can move it so we can see. Yeah, there it is. Nice. And then slowly but surely this lake will fill up. That's a lot of water. We can pump a lot of water out of there. Definitely put some pumps here. I've also been putting pumps up here. You see, I've got them scattered around. Pump, pump. To use this water. I've covered up this water a lot with other buildings. It's very much like a industrial canal, maybe? Yeah, so overnight the waterfall of course stopped because they're not pumping it in. Now that it's morning, our pumpers will start pouring water in, and it should flow into here now at the same speed that they're pumping it in, right? So yeah, none poured out. I think I'm wrong. I don't think that's going to work. The dam's not going to work. Oh, all these plants actually died. They stayed flooded long enough that they died. That's okay. We can afford it. Interesting. And that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. I need the mechanical pumps. You can see that I'm up now to 860 pine resin, and I think that's all I need. I don't have a factory for it yet, but that's the next step. And then, oh, it's flowing. It is flowing. It's still flowing. Yeah, it's still flowing. So I'm going to wait and just see how long it takes to fill this lake up, or if it ever will fill the lake up, because it's going to stop again. So it's like flowing every other day. So we are making progress. It is slowly rising every other day, but I am going to die of old age, much like many of my beavers, if I wait. So I had a plan. The plan is that we know this thing goes from, so the dam is 0.75. This thing goes 0.5 down to 0. I'm not sure if that's actually 0 or just above 0. But anyway, 0.5 is lower than 0.75. So we'll put the gate in. We'll delete the path. And then the dam. This will let some water over. And I'll put a path over here so you guys can still get over. Alright. And nothing's happening. I don't know if this is going to change anything or not. I was hoping we'd get a more steady flow. Let's say hello to our friend Speed 3, please. See it going up? Come on. Come on, there you go. I mean, obviously, mechanical pumps, pumping water into this, is the in-game solution, I think. I don't know how I'm going to pump water up to here. We're close. Oh, you know, like a pump up here and then a canal flowing in. Use those mechanical pumps. That would be cool. Yeah, to get water up in this lake. But the question is are we going to have an every other flow day with this at 0.5? Or is it just going to be more of the same? This is just emptying the level of this lake. I mean, if you think about it, it's probably just going to empty the level of the lake a little lower, and we're still going to go to an every other day thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the holdup was, whether they weren't pumping all the time or what. It's the next day of the Year of the Beaver Speed 3, and nothing's happening. If the water can flow today, I've made a little bit of progress. If not, all I've done is change the height of the lake. In the middle of the next day, we have water flowing. It's still slow, but once this lake fills up, I don't have to care how slow it is. All right, so the lake's not full yet, but we are making progress. Slow progress. It's been 15 minutes since I built that, and that gives you some idea of the progress. I've put in some more water dumps over here for this district. We have some farming problems over here, so I'm trying to fix that. This should get built soon. These steps down here, I added a second farmer. Put the wheels as lower priority because we're running out of beeves. Why are we running out of beeves? Death wave after death wave. Hopefully the carrots will extend their lives a little bit. I don't know. We're going to have to maybe put some more houses over here. I'm putting in a new hauling post right here. Boy, these beavers build fast, I tell you. I tell you they build fast. I am on speed 3. And we have new pumps here. No unemployed beavers in district for the pumps. Yeah, you have 291 water, but I'd really... What is the beaver population over here? This is in Stilton. We do have a number of kits. The beaver child's growing up. I think we'll be okay. I may... This, of course, will be low. The wheelios are low. I don't know. Go figure. Maybe the beeves that had to wheel all day didn't live very long. I don't know if they built that realism into the game or not. It should have been in great shape. But anyway, I think this lake will fill up. And the bridges did work, right? Here's the two little bridges. They work just as you would expect them to. So I know how to use these bridges now. And eventually we'll have to bridge over this. Look at that. It'll be a drought. by the end of the day. And anyway, this day is almost over. So, as the sun is getting ready to set, here's the new Lake District, Lakeland. And there's Stilton over there. Here's the main district here. There's still a lot more to go. Oh, this dynamite was ready. I was going to blow up the dynamite before the next drought, but we're already on the next drought. So that's going to be it for this time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.